Hello again, everyone. We are here for 11/11 of One Piece, and I am so eager to see what the heck is going on. Hopefully they reveal who our big spy traitor person is, but we won't find that out unless we get going. So,
I'm Mike.
I'm Tasha. Let's go.
Who shot the shaka?
But we're going somewhere else, aren't we? The Buster Call?
Yeah, but the Buster Call is coming to Egghead, so...
Well, that's true. I wonder how close they are now.
As it cuts to a wide sweeping shot of Egghead just off the horizon. I feel like in a world of crazy devil fruit powers, Buster Calls shouldn't be nearly as scary as they make it out to be.
I mean,
maybe for an island without devil fruit users, of course, but like just thinking in terms of like Borsalino could probably wipe out this entire fleet
probably
in a couple seconds if he were on the other side.
But that's why the world government has gone to such great lengths to either imprison or get the strong people on their side.
Yeah.
More seriously than Ohara?
I was going to say, Vegapunk has what it takes to really uncover some stuff.
Yeah. Run!
Run, big brother, your life isn't hell!
Yeah.
Think you're already too late.
But if the Buster Call is meant to completely encapsulate an island and hit it from all sides, aren't you already too late?
Yeah.
Like, no matter which way you escape from, there's going to be ships, I would imagine.
If they don't get you on the island, they'll get you 10 miles out.
Really
Bonnie?
Dragging this one out.
She doesn't have to tell you that. That's 2 Vegapunks down.
Yep. Would have been 3, but 1 recovered.
Yeah.
Although I guess that's 3 Vegapunks down because York is fully stone.
Oh, you're right.
And so is Lilith, actually, so I guess that'd be 4, right?
Oh, gosh.
That escalated quickly.
So all they have left is Atlas and Edison?
Yes.
Robin's catching on. Yeah. It's kind of the obvious place.
Yeah.
Sanji being cool.
But I am also a pinnacle of science. Nope. Kick.
You ain't getting past Sanji.
This is the one and only time he's reliable.
That's right. Blocking with your face.
Ooh. Red Hawk or Red Rock? Okay.
Hawk. But the flames are lit, so...
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Hey, Usopp! Squaresoft, go help!
It's Luffy's way.
I mean, unless
Just
the fire
keep
goes out
punching.
while he's beating on him. Now, being surprised that he got up, that's what makes you stupid, Luffy.
Gonna go back in time. Oh boy.
It's like, Mary Joy. And break.
Yeah. I wonder if this is gonna explain anything about why Kuma's desperately trying to get back somewhere. Either here or Egghead. I'll do it.
その密告を受け、真実を確かめるため CP5 がエッグヘッドへと派遣されたが、証拠は見つからず。さらにその解明のため CP7、CP8 が続いてエッグヘッドへと向かったが、政府へ
Escalating.
Yep. Creating the CP void.
Yeah.
その後、五老星と何者かの会談があり、空白の100年を研究する天才科学者の裏切りは明白となる。自らの出航を決定。護衛に大将キザルを従えた。さらに海軍各支部、援軍要請の指令が下される。配備はもはや戦争の様相を呈していた。
It is a war.
Yeah. Quite possibly a one-sided war, if
Yeah.
not for the people presently there.
What is...
しかし、そこへ現れたのが
By accident.
麦わらのルフィの船であった。またか。
Oh, double tap.
The double tap. In those moments when you're not sure the undead are really dead, don't get all stingy with your bullets.
No, maybe not Bonnie. Who is this?
Okay, so known by the CP agents.
Who is it? This is getting frustrating.
Is it York? Aha! What did I say last episode?
What?
Why though?
Oh my god.
You already are. All you do is eat and sleep.
She's greedy.
Uh-oh. Be better than 6 or 7 or whatever it is. Enter Robin.
Who's gonna bust in? Robin?
I think it's probably gonna be Robin's hands that go whoop 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 and like repoint the gun or something.
Yeah. Oh, you better watch it with that greed. Because that's what she is. That explains a lot.
Check the tape. I said York last episode.
I can't tell.
That looked like the eat sleep poop one.
The what?
It almost looked like the eat sleep poop one.
I-
A couple episodes ago, whenever it was that she was first walking down the steps, I saw her smile and was like, "That looks like York."
I wonder how she selectively got unstoned, you know? It showed her turn to stone, and yes, everybody ran away, so they wouldn't, and they got blown to different areas, so they wouldn't see it if she got unstoned. But when did that happen? Maybe when S Snake was up on the catwalk and everyone was down below, maybe she like went over and touched her.
Yep,
And
probably undid it while everybody was distracted below.
Yeah.
And then got them all stoned, so none of them had an opportunity to go up and be like, "Where'd she go?"
I do wonder though, like, why would S Snake take orders from what's her name?
Lilith or
No,
York?
York. Oh my god, my brain just stopped for a second there.
I was like, I've only said her name like 6 times in the last 3 minutes.
I know. But I wonder why they're only taking orders from York and not the others.
Because she issued them first. Remember, they can't be overridden.
But they're on the same level.
But they've already explained you can't override it even on the same level.
That's going to be a good one.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to that, man. Although I firmly think Kid's going to get spanked, but, you know.
Yeah. It looks like in the preview, Shanks gets surprised by something. So I'm sure Kid has something up his sleeve, but I don't think it's going to work out for him in the end.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Well, I'm glad that we now know, because it was really looking like they were just going to be continued us again. And they didn't. Yes, they didn't. But I am thrown by how it's York. But then again, York is in a position where nobody really pays attention to them, because she's either eating, sleeping, or pooping. So that's her whole job. And
which basically makes her a celestial dragon. Like,
yeah.
She lives a life of just leisure and luxury.
Yeah, she's already a
So
celestial
I don't understand
dragon.
what becoming a celestial dragon really does for her.
Because she's greed. She wants it all. She wants everything.
What I don't understand is how she was able to do any of this stuff without the knowledge of the other Vegapunks. Because if they're all linked in some way.
Yeah.
Like when she eats, they all get nourishment. So
how
when
did
they
she do
think
these
and act,
things?
how are they not somehow linked?
Especially without the master, like Stella Vegapunk. Without him knowing, because he takes a download of all their information every day.
Yeah.
So he should know everything that they were thinking and doing all day. Like, how did she guard that?
So the only thing she could have probably done is have the conversation, issue the orders, and then selectively wipe her memory or something.
But how would she do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get it.
There's a lot we don't know about how the technology works and all that. It's all just
true.
very surface level.
Huh.
So it's probably either going to be Bonnie or Robin that saves Vegapunk at the last possible second.
It would be interesting if it ends up being Bonnie after she found out more from Kuma's paw and found out like that Vegapunk actually did something that Kuma wanted him to do for some reason, and now she's thankful to Vegapunk for doing the thing her dad wanted him to do or something. Yep. That would be kind of an interesting little twist.
And what would really be interesting is she saw the memories of Kuma being up in Marijoa and being a slave or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then what if she's like hidden away somewhere in that room and was listening in, and York saying, "I'm going to be a celestial dragon." Well, you just elevated yourself to public enemy number 1 with Jewelry Bonnie.
Yeah.
Given the information she now knows. So that would be interesting if she just suddenly rolls up on her and makes her like a super old lady or something. And like so old she can't even hold the gun anymore. Like, and just drops it. But
you know what I just realized? Bonnie doesn't have the same name as her dad. Shouldn't it be like Jewelry Bartholomew? Because that's last name first, then first name. That's how their names work. So Bonnie, like, that must be her mom's name?
Well, I think Jewelry is her last name.
Oh, is it? I can never tell if they've swapped it for the English audience or if they're doing it the way the Japanese do it, where it's last, like, family name first, then your own name.
No, I think her American name would be Bonnie Jewelry.
Oh, okay. So then it still remains true, though, that then Jewelry is her mom's name, maybe?
Probably.
Yeah.
Kuma probably didn't want
her to be a target.
Her to take the name because it would make her a target somehow because of his history or
So that
something
makes
like that.
his last name Kuma then.
No.
No. I mean,
Bartholomew.
yes. Okay. It gets me all twisted in my brain. Like so many things do.
Yeah.
Okay, so then he's a Bartholomew and she's a Jewelry. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's got to be her mom's name. Or they gave her a random name, like you said, to maybe like protect her so that people would know her lineage.
Maybe, yeah.
Although even Ace got his mom's name. Portcullis. It was Portcullis de Rouge, I
Yeah.
believe. Or what was she a D? Or just
She might have been.
I don't remember if she had the
Yeah.
D in her name too, or if he got that.
I don't
from
remember
Roger.
hearing just Portcullis Rouge. So I think it was D Rouge.
Okay. But yeah, so Ace got his mother's name.
Well,
And he was fairly well known.
I mean, they all do because I don't think there's a lot of marriage happening here.
Well, I think they get whatever name the parents decide on, I guess.
Well, yeah, but
Because Luffy's got Monkey D. Dragon, Monkey D. Garp, Monkey D. Luffy. Like, you know what his lineage is right there.
yep.
I don't know who comes before Garp, but
No idea.
lots of monkeys out there.
Yeah, this episode was very slow going. They did a lot of slow pan shots.
Padding.
So many seconds of just nothing but footstep sounds.
Oh god, yeah.
And
walking up face. That mystery
Yeah.
face.
Yep.
Forever and ever mystery face.
Yep. Got a little bit of exposition with the like what happened before and how things led up to this, but
Yeah.
not how York is now in the position she's in.
I assume
That's
that's
interesting.
coming
Yeah.
after the fight with Shanks. Oh boy. I'm sure that kid will at least put up a fight worth watching, but he gonna get spanked.
I kind of hope
Bad.
not. I kind of hope he gets humbled so hard. I really just
Yeah,
want
really, he thinks he can bring something after taking down Big Mom with Law, and then he just... Nope.
Yep. I want his nickname in this household to be 3 Billion Beri Bellamy after this fight.
Ooh, a one punch. One punch!
Nothing would make me happier.
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
Although
we'll
what
see.
could make me happier is that they do an episode where it's Shanks versus Kid and immediately go into Garp versus Blackbeard.
Oh, they bait and switch?
No, like back to back. Like the major battle takes place with Kid and Shanks,
And then we jump over.
and then Garp arrives at Pirate Island, and that's the next couple episodes.
Oh, my goose. I don't
And then
know.
we get to see Law again and whatever he's dealing with. We get to see Kobe again and whatever he's dealing with. We get to see Helmeppo probably be useless.
Power of friendship.
And we get to see Garp finally unleash like whatever he's truly capable of.
Ooh. Yeah, you know Garp is really strong to hold the position he does, because everyone has said he should be an admiral, but he's turned it down.
Yeah. 'Cause
You know?
he doesn't want the rules that and
Yep.
responsibilities that come with it.
Too strict.
Yeah. So
Restricts your freedom too much.
everybody keeps telling us July is going to be a banner month for One Piece. And
So
as we can
far.
see, Shanks versus Kid, that's a good way to really kick it off. So
Yeah.
this episode was kind of, you know.
Better
it
than
really-
last episode, which, if we
Yeah.
had to have technical difficulties and miss an episode for you guys, glad it was that one, because
Yeah.
it was fairly uneventful. But it did lead up to this one, and this one had the big reveal, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
And then now it seems like, yeah, we're about to be on a wild ride. Oh boy!
But it looks like Shaka got double tapped, so
He
he
did.
may actually be gone now.
Yep. The only thing is, like, if there's a spare Shaka lying around to activate
Maybe.
He could have spare satellites because they're just like clone things.
Maybe. I was unfortunately they kind of messed themselves up because the episode that we didn't get to upload because of our filming snafu, Shaka gets shot and I felt nothing.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, well, at first I was like, oh, no way, he'll be back like Atlas was.
Well,
And then-
Atlas, Centauru, they've bait and switched us so many times. Like Centauru,
Yeah,
when he got
oh, God.
like hand pistoled or whatever it was called.
He should be
like
dead.
he looked dead. Like he went from full of life talking to Luffy to like just like the life gone from his eyes and just collapsed like a hunk of meat.
Yeah.
And then somehow he's okay. So I'm
Yeah.
like, all right,
I
if
just
you're
don't
going to do
believe
that
anymore
I
that
don't
anyone
believe that
dies.
yeah, I don't believe a gunshot's going to just kill Shaka.
I don't think anyone other than Kaido and Big Mom, I don't think anyone's died since Ace.
I'm not even convinced Kaido and Big Mom are dead.
I'm not either. I feel like there's some way they're going to come back.
Well, I just feel like their hockey is so strong, they're probably just floating in lava and just not even dead.
Yeah.
They may be unconscious and like
I
maybe
mean-
they've come to consciousness and they don't know how to get the hell out,
Yeah.
but I don't know that they're dead.
Kaido's already proven himself to be rather indestructible, falling from Skypia and things like that, and trying to die for a while and failing. Like, he was trying to kill himself, and he
Yeah.
was failing. So, that tells me, like, this is probably just like Jack on the ocean floor, just sitting there going, well,
Yeah.
until someone comes and get me, I live here now.
I am of full belief that Big Mom will be back and she will be out for blood. She's going to want revenge, hardcore.
Yeah.
But I am of the belief that Kaido will throw his support behind Luffy because he will now believe this is Joy Boy. This is who we've been waiting for
Yeah.
to make the changes. I know I'm not that guy.
Yep.
I wanted to tear apart the world so that Joy Boy would have to appear.
Yeah.
And now that he's appeared, he's my guy.
Yeah, I agree.
I think
with
it's
that
going to be a
wholeheartedly.
completely big change of heart with Kaido. I think he's going to completely change his attitude and his demeanor. And he's not going to go Bartolomeo mode or anything.
No, he won't
But
be
he's
like
going
a
to be like,
fanboy.
this is the guy I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
This is how we change things. I lend you my full support.
Yeah, I could see that. Because it seemed like that was sort of his purpose. Like, he had no real purpose, just waiting for Joy Boy. That's it. And then he wanted to have that fight to challenge, to see if it was true that Joy Boy would be the one to unseat him. And now that it's been proven true, I think he'll be like, all right, well, now I'm here to lend my support.
Yeah.
Like, I could see that.
Because you can tell in the fight.
Oh yeah,
At
and he has
first-
great respect for anyone who can scratch him.
Right, but even beyond that part, like, what did he say at first? Look at this kid. What did he say? He said he's going to be the king of the pirates? What a freaking joke. And then he lands a few hits, right? Okay, fine. You're making this fight kind of fun. And then over the course of things, he starts to think back to that moment where he's like, this guy wants to be king of the pirates, and he's starting to go, wait a minute, what if? Like, you can kind of tell that's his psyche. And then
Yeah.
by the end, in the final episode, their final battle, he says, what world would you create? Like, he is already beyond the point of like this guy is a joke. He's
Yeah.
got no standing to, well, what's the world that you want?
Yeah.
Like, he has gone that far with the respect for Luffy that
Well-
he knows, like, this guy has the capability to change things. How would you want it to be changed? What kind of world do you envision?
And then there's just also the fact that he respects strength. That's the number one thing that he respects. So he got more angry than anything when someone tried to interrupt his fight and create a cheap shot opening for him. He did not want that.
Yep.
That infuriated him. And the fact that he was beaten, that shows that that person is stronger than him. So according to his values of strength is power, strength is respect. Like, Luffy should have his his respect and support.
Yeah.
So he's probably just sitting in lava, biding his time, waiting for someone to dig him out.
Maybe. And you can kind of see it too when the cheap shot happened. What happened to Kaido? He got mad. He immediately went back into dragon mode and just went downstairs and started blowing people away. Like, okay, this is not the guy I was looking for. You know, by a cheap shot or not, the guy died. So it's clearly not him,
the guy I'm
right?
looking for wouldn't lose to a cheap shot.
Like, this isn't Neo. This is not the one.
Yep.
And then Luffy comes back and starts like manhandling him in Gear 5 mode. And what happens to Kaido? He starts laying on the ground going, who are you? Like, who are you really? Because I think he had that moment where he was like, wait a second, what if this is the guy? What if this is the guy I've been waiting for? And I'm going to give him everything I can and try to kill him because, like, it needs to be a true test. Like, unless you can defeat me at my absolute peak, you are not the guy. And then he became the guy.
I'm the dude.
So yeah, they're probably not dead. So really, the only death has been Ace. Poor Ace. Why is it just him?
Well, I mean, there's been a few.
Is there?
Well, Mary.
I mean...
Mary and Ace are the big ones, of course.
Yeah.
We still don't know about Bonchan. Because that happened off screen.
Yeah, Cobra, same. Rumor is that he's dead, but he might not be. Maybe he's still around, and she don't look heartbroken, so...
Yeah.
Don't believe he's dead. Like, nobody dies. I just can't believe it anymore. So, there'll be some spare Shaka lying around that they can just flip a switch and activate, and yay, Shaka's back.
Or we'll find out that Shaka's body is like that alien in Men in Black.
He's just
where
a
like it's
guy.
a full body, but he's just like a little tiny dude, and it missed him.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you broke some of my circuitry, but like ultimately I'm just this little tiny thing.
And the blood you see is what keeps the biometrics of his human thing going.
Kind of like Pythagoras, right? Like, he had this giant body, but ultimately he was just a little football
head.
Yeah. So I think he's gone because he blew up.
Yep.
But
got stomped by a snake.
Yeah. But
Yikes.
Shaka has always been presented as more like actually a human wearing like a helmet. But he's probably just machinery too.
And the fact that he wears a helmet is rather like, it lends a sense of anonymity to him.
Yeah.
And an air of mystery. So that's also another reason I suspected him. But it could also be that it's part of hiding who he really is or something.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
So
it's either that or there's a spare body lying around, because all you have to do is download from the mother brain and bang, you're back.
Yep.
So all of the Vegapunks could come back, technically.
True.
All they need is another body.
Yeah.
Some of them, like Edison and Pythagoras, are purely mechanical. Atlas was shown to be mostly mechanical, but looking biological. Kind of like Frankie, so she's a cyborg for sure. York, I don't know, she looks more human-esque than anything, just like Lilith does. So they could be more along the lines of like clones versus cyborgs or machinery, which might actually make sense if you've got 2 clones, 2 machines, and 2 cyborgs, with Shaka being another cyborg.
Yeah.
So maybe, like you said, there's some way that he looks dead, but he's not.
Yeah.
Even the double tap. However, the only thing about that is that York would have known. Because she's Vegapunk. Vegapunk.
Vegapunk.
Shut up. But she's Vegapunk too, so she would know the makeup of all the other Vegapunks and their strengths and weaknesses, I would assume.
I mean, yeah.
Unless Shaka kept it away from everyone somehow.
But in that same vein, everybody else should know what York was doing, and they didn't, so who knows?
But, I mean, this is a little different, because it would have been, like, at the inception of all the Vegapunks, they probably knew everything about each other, and then maybe becoming their own thing, now there's things that each other doesn't know about each other.
Yeah.
You know?
And what if York came after Shaka?
That's true.
Shaka could have been the first satellite made.
Yeah, so then
Because he
maybe
took
the
on
others
the
don't
good
know
trait,
things.
right? So that would probably be the first one you'd want to make is the good guy.
Yeah.
And so York may not have any knowledge of how he's constructed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I fully expect that, like, there's, like, a little guy in his helmet, and he, as he was getting shot, he was like, oh! And, like, skated off to...
Or he's just some form of cyborg where the vital points have been changed so that, you shot him, but you didn't kill him.
Yeah, you never know. He's just some little guy, like, in his left pec, or his right pec or something.
Or his heart is usually, like, a person's heart is here. His is, like, here for some reason, like in his leg. Or your brain is supposed to be in your skull. What if his is, like, in his stomach?
Yeah.
You don't know.
He's
All
Krang.
kinds of things could happen.
He's Krang.
Yeah. Quite possibly.
Turtles.
Quite possibly.
Yep.
I am absolute master. You will do my bidding.
So we'll see. I don't believe he's dead. I don't believe that you're gonna keep all the other Vegapunks dead either. I think there's gonna be some thing that happens where they get rezzed.
Maybe. But I also think Egghead Island as a whole is probably going to be largely destroyed.
Yeah.
And so it may actually be that everything just goes back to Vegapunk Stella.
That's true.
He may lose all of his satellites in the end.
That's possible.
Or all of these events may make him realize, you know what, I can't be split off like this. I have to go back
especially
to
when he
being me.
gets betrayed by himself.
Yeah. I betrayed myself.
This is
That's
why you don't
embarrassing.
make a negative trait a whole person. A person dedicated to greed. That's bad.
Right.
Hoo-hoo, now I feel really bad. Bad llama.
Yeah, if you're going to offload anything, make it just the good stuff. But
Yeah, just
then you
Shaka.
yourself, if you leave it all into yourself and only extract the good things, you yourself will probably become evil.
Well, I don't think it's that he extracts these things from himself. He extracts maybe a piece of it from himself to build upon, you know. But like he still seems like a complete person, even though all these aspects of his personality are now given form, I guess you could say.
True.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. He could end up just a normal brain. Like, Luffy will be the only one capable of hauling him and his big old brain out. Because if Punk Records gets destroyed and it all goes back into Vegapunk, his head gonna be so big.
Yep, it's going to be a big boy.
His head will be island-sized. Only Luffy could lift that. And it might even take the help of Zoro and Sanji,
I was going to say
too.
Zoro could do it. Zoro's used to weightlifting, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
And General Frankie, and yeah, there's ways.
We got ways.
Yeah.
Frankie could build a crane. In 3 seconds flat, it'll be beautiful. Don't worry. Fully functional.
Yep. But that was a lot of speculation off of a largely pan-happy episode, so I'd say we've done our part to make this interesting.
My brain, it's always going. When I'm not in derp forget everything mode, I'm in wonder about all the things shower thought mode.
Yep.
I have 2 modes.
But wow, okay, let's look forward to next week. Next week sounds like it's going to be a crazy one, so I'm very excited about that
I
one.
want to see Shake's fight. Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully.
For now, let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah.
Don't spoil anything for us,
Yeah,
but if
don't do it.
we're on the right track anywhere, let us, don't be afraid to let us know.
Mm-hmm.
And like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And
All the likes. All the
likes. Sorry, I'm still sick a little
Yep.
bit.
Allergies are still here.
But I am Mike.
Tasha.
And we are Billion Beri, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
See you later.